Our students have reached many laurels and in their life. In this course, our beloved Professor Sam Daniel sir, has always been a guide and inspired our students and teachers. I request Mr. Shweta Shetty to present a token of gratitude to Professor Sam Daniel sir. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am, and congratulations to all ex-FPPNs for your success in life. Achievement seems to be connected with action. Successful men and women keep moving. They make mistakes, but they don't quit. Now, I call upon Miss Sumaya Muhammad Ali to deliver a message.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. A very good evening to one and all gathered here. It's a great feeling to receive the felicitation from the school where I learn very basic things of my life. I'm grateful my school remember all the old students and acknowledge the achievement of their students. My dream of aspiration grew here. My very beloved teachers nurtured it and boosted so much confidence so that I would smoothly sail in pursuing my dreams in coming future. Along with teachers, even non-teaching staffs also took a better care of us. This school has taught me a lot of things which now I realize. I want to reiterate this to all the students that blessings and love of teachers will take far ahead in achieving your dream. When we were in school, we wanted to grow up and go to colleges. That is, we used to dream about college life. But now, when we are in college, we truly miss one thing the most is our school days memories, which were the most wonderful and beautiful one. Thank you all the teachers for guiding and nurturing me. I miss you all a lot. Thank you one and all.
Thank you, Ms. Sumaya Muhammad Ali. Your words have truly enlightened our mind. We are extremely fortunate and indeed honored that we have with us here today the chief guest, Professor Sam Daniel, sir, who was also our principal.
Let us lend our ears to the valuable words of Mr. Sam Daniel, sir, now.
Dignitaries on the stage and off the stage. Students of the past and the students of the present. Members of the staff and dear parents. The only thing that is constant in life is change. The only thing that is constant in life is change. That means the world is continuously evolving, changing. So, we have to keep changing. I was thrilled by the blueprint for the future of the school given by Mr. Yasin Malpe. That's the way it should be. But I would add one very important aspect to it. Future school should have a dynamic academics. You cannot have a future school with teachers who have a set mind, who keep on teaching the same thing the same way. It doesn't simply help us. If this school is going to be a beacon of school education in this part of the country, that is possible only with the revolutionary changes in academics. Now, what do I mean by revolutionary changes? Teachers must teach the ability to think to the children. This is what is lacking now. If 50% of the engineering graduates, BE or BTech graduates, are not able to get jobs, it's because they have no capacity to think. Nobody taught them. I believe that it should be done by the schools. You must teach the children to think everywhere, every teacher, whatever may be the subject the teacher is teaching, the teacher shall teach the children to think. Many people, many children, they may be distinction children, or children with extraordinary power of memory, but they don't have the power to think. They are not used to it. One side of their brain, that is the thinking part of the brain, it was never activated by the school. As a result, even after graduation, many of them remain unemployed. So, my dear parents, the teachers, and my dear children, the most important thing is the ability to think. Now, how do we get it? One, learning. Teachers always keep telling the children to learn. It is not by telling the children to learn, the children learn. The teachers must set an example by learning themselves. When they learn, looking at them, the children get motivated. They start to learn. If they tell the children to learn, they will not learn. If they are motivated, they will learn. This is what is needed for the future school. So when you tell the children to learn, you yourself must start it. And then it becomes infectious. All the children in the school will start learning. Secondly, empathy. This is another thing that is needed. What do you mean by empathy? Empathy is not pitying somebody. It is not. Empathy is standing in the place of another person and looking at life, looking at his problems. Then you understand the problems of another individual. It is called empathy. If you are empathetic, if the teachers are empathetic, if children also become empathetic, they become concerned about the problems of the downtrodden. There are millions of people in our country who are not able to earn 1 square meal a day. How do you help them? By becoming empathetic, you help them. You find solutions to their problems. What's the purpose of education after all? The purpose of education is to find solutions to the problems faced by the people. So, when children are all empathetic, they become concerned. Otherwise, they are not concerned. They are in their own world, in their world of mobile. Once they become empathetic, they feel concerned about the problems of others. Bad roads, they become concerned and try to find a solution. I remember a boy who was so empathetic about the bad roads, he found a solution. With all the plastics, rubbish, he prepared a contraption with the help of which all these roads could be patched up. Thereby, he found a solution. Later, his idea was recognized by a Bangalore company and he was recruited, and now he is in the Gulf in a very important position. So, my dear parents, finding solutions to the problems of the society. Thirdly, tech savvy. Every teacher, there is no exception, every teacher shall be tech savvy. Why? In order to execute his or her work more efficiently, more effectively. What is needed now? Every teacher works. But how far effective they are? Not many are effective. So to become more effective, personalization of problems, gaming, these devices in the technology would help you to reach the children, to influence the children, and thereby make the children more productive. Fourthly, collaboration. Future schools should have teachers who do not think compartmentally. They do not think about only their department, their job. They must look at the problems of the school. If a child is weak in mathematics or science or languages, it is the duty of every teacher. He may be a science teacher. A science teacher also can help a child in linguistics, in language. Collaborate. Such an attitude. So attitude is more important in bringing about success in life. So the attitude of the teacher has to change. They must become collaborative. Every problem of every child, no child can be left behind because every child is important for his or her parents. So it should be a collaborative effort. Fifthly, creativity. We want every child to become creative. Creativity does not happen just by cramming up information. Now, information is available everywhere. There is no need for stuffing the children with information. What is needed is creativity. How to make use of those informations to help solve the problems of life. So there should be brainstorming sessions in every class. There should be expression, free expression of ideas. Children must be able to express their ideas. I remember when I was in college, we had a problem, population problem. And the teacher asked us, how do you solve the population problem? We have too many people. And one boy very bravely got up. He said, sir, export them. And that way reduce the population. Yes, that's a very good idea. But at that time, everybody laughed at him, including the teacher. So there should be freedom of expression of new ideas. Now, Mr. Yassin has laid out a road map for the future of the school. Some of these might look now unattainable, might look like a dream. How is it possible? But if you can pursue that, it is possible. That should be the way a school should progress. I'm very happy to be standing in front of you, to share a few ideas with you. I'm happy to see some old faces, the teachers, as well as the children. I always remember the school. But even a school in this place is much more important than a school in a big city. Because the people here, children of this locality, need a better school. A better school can come only by new ideas, creative ideas, new thinking. And I hope that the management and the staff and the parents of the school will be able to bring about the realization of the roadmap that Mr. Yassin has laid out before you. So hoping that, wish you all well. Jai Hind, Jai Karnataka.
Thank you so much, sir. You have spoken from the depth of your heart.
Let us be grateful to people who make us happy. They are the charming gardeners who make our souls blossom.
I request Miss Shreya of class 10th to propose the vote of thanks.
A delightful evening to everyone present here. On the behalf of all, I deem it's a great honor and a privilege to stand before you and propose the words of gratitude for being with us this evening and making us feel proud. Gratitude is the healthiest of all human emotions. The more you express the gratitude for what you have, the more likely you will have even more to express the gratitude for. On the recollections of so many great favors and blessings, we, with a high sense of gratitude, offer a sincere thanks for the Almighty, the Creator, and the Preservers. I would like to thank Professor Sam Daniel, sir, for being with us this evening and for your valuable message. I take an immense pleasure in thanking Mr. Muralidhar Suvarna, sir, for taking his time in busy schedule and being a part of this program. Thank you, sir. I also like to thank Mr. Vishwanath Shanai, sir, for being with us. Thank you, sir. With a grateful heart, I collect the service rendered by the management. Thank you for the valuable service. Thank you, teachers, for everything you have done for motivating us and bringing out our talents. I also thank the non-teaching faculty for your contribution in various aspects and for your unflinching support. Parents are the stars that guide you. To their love and care, they hide you. Dear parents, thank you for everything you do to support us. Flowers of Paradise Public School Malpe has proved its standard over years as a reliable source of inspiration, as it continuously stands from the students. The essence of the fruit is always tasted at the last, and we believe last will be the best ever. Finally, I thank the blooming birds of FPPS. You are the central focus not only today's program, but you say a single moment in this house of learning. Thank you one and all.
Thank you, Shreya, for delivering the words of gratitude.
Thank you all. The cultural ceremony would be starting shortly.
We will take our leave. Until then, take care and stay happy. Thank
Thank
you.
you.